What is good, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a pretty bad day, I'm going to be honest. So, I've had a pretty bad day, but luckily, this day got a little bit better thanks to Pokemon. Pokemon Sword and Shield got a brand new information. We got a brand new commercial trailer type thing, which just confirms a bunch of old Pokemon now for the game. So, we're getting a bunch of, like, you know, a new confirmations for Pokemon, right? Like, new confirmed Pokemon for Pokemon Sword and Shield from all the generations. So, that's one of the things. On top of that, we also have a bunch of new information from Omori and Masuda. We're going to go through all that information in this video, guys. If you do enjoy the video, if you want to just help me make this day a little bit better, feel free to drop a like down below. I really would appreciate it. Honestly, I've had just not a good day, honestly, man. So I want to get my mood up. I want to get you all excited, as well as to get myself excited and happy for today. Just get all the negative stuff out of the way and get into a better mood. So, ladies and gentlemen, drop a like down below, and let's get into the first thing of today, guys. So the first thing is going to be the brand new commercial, ladies and gentlemen, which is this one right here. We're going to play it. I'm going to turn off the volume on it, though, for particular reasons. Now, this is basically a new, like, Sword and Shield announcement, like an announcement of Pokemon Sword and Shield Japan brings together all the past generations of Pokemon. It's basically a commercial in simple terms. There's also, like, more stuff right now being dropped in regards to this. So you can see right here, you've got Alola, you had Kalos and stuff running by, and you got the sprites, you got the 3D models, you know, and all that stuff, and they turn into switches for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, of course, if you look through this, you will discover there are brand new Pokemon being revealed here, and actually Serbi went through and, like, kind of went through and gave us which one of those there are in this, like, what some of the newer Pokemon are. And if you go to their website, I think you can actually there, on their Galar Pokedex section, you can probably find all the Pokemon confirmed, like, that we have so far confirmed, which you can see right here. If we go through here, we can see kind of what is there, what isn't. I think Shuckle is now a brand new Pokemon that's been confirmed. I think all the ones that are, like, kind of a lightish gray is the ones that are brand new confirmed. So let's see if we go down here. I think, yeah, right there. So you have Shuckle confirmed, you have Remoraid and Octillery confirmed. You have C-Dot, Nuzleaf, and Shiftry, which confirms that they probably will not have any sort of Galarian forms, I would assume. You also had Torkoal confirmed, which is nice. No Breloom, seemingly, though, so it means I am still in a sad position. Skorupi is also, and Drapion is confirmed as well. A lot of good Gen 4 Pokemon, I will say. So you got, like, Krogan, Toxicroak, etc. They're still there. You got Munna, Musharna as well, confirmed. I think we got another... We've got Scraggy and Scrafty confirmed. What else is there? Let's see. We've got Ponyard and Bisharp confirmed as well. Let's see, what else could there be? Pyukumuku confirmed as well, and I think that's the ones that were confirmed in this. So those are the Pokemon that were confirmed for today through this kind of, like, you know, brand new, like, thing here. So I'm not sure if this, you know, if he's, like, kind of gone through all of them just yet, if Serbi's gone through and, like, you know, discovered each one of them yet, but we do have, basically all of them there. So if you guys haven't seen the little promo, you can rewatch it on your own. Of course, I'll be linking everything down below if you guys want to check it out, you know, separately and just have a look at it, that sort of stuff, so you guys can have a little bit of an insight into what it is. But yeah, that's the general gist of it, though. So that's the start of this whole thing, guys. Now, there is actually more stuff, though, which you guys will probably enjoy to, you know, hear about. So we got a bunch of information coming out directly from, like, Game Freak and whatnot, so I think you guys will enjoy this. So let's start from the first one right here, which you can also read from either PokeExperto or from Serbi. But we're going to read, first of all, from what we have right here. So basically, the 7 generations in a single image. The new announcement of Pokemon Sword and Shield is pure nostalgia, which I do agree with. It really is. I mean, man, it does bring back memories. Then next up here, we have a few other things you guys want to know about. So first things first, let's see what Serbi actually said. So Serbi update. In an interview with Eurogamer, it was confirmed that there is no direct communication between Pokemon Sword and Shield and Pokemon Go, just through Pokemon Home. So there's not going to be any sort of direct connection. The way you can connect your Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee games with Pokemon Go directly, that will not work in Sword and Shield, which is kind of expected because they're doing the whole Pokemon Home thing as a way to kind of make people buy Pokemon Home. So let's continue. So next thing here, PokeExperto. So new interview with Shogeru Mori. Leon leaves from the beginning of the game as the champion you aspire to defeat. Then there's also some information about the Y-Com, which is the Y thingy, which you use to, like, basically communicate and stuff like that. Allows you to show your position in the game or what you do. Or what you want to do in exchange or combat. So basically, you can press that to show in-game what you're looking to do. Like, do you want to battle? Do you want to trade? Do you want to whatever it may be? And you can connect with people for that. That is sent to other players whom you match with online. So interesting to know, like, a little bit more details about the online system, because we haven't heard too much about it, if I'm going to be frankly honest. It's been a bit of a, like, you know, a bit weird position when it comes to, like, info from these guys in terms of Pokemon Sword and Shield. But good to know this. This actually, you know, I appreciate this information. I'm going to be frankly honest about it. I do appreciate it. That's one thing. Now, next thing here, which I think could be interesting. So, more details. More details. Miraculous exchanges, or what he means here is like wonder trades. Rather, like wonder trades, or basically what they're called now is surprise trades. So, surprise trades can be used outside the wild area. The amount of game content is similar to previous generations. It will have a lot of replayable value, which sounds good. If there's the same amount of content, I do wonder what that means, but the replay value is always good. There'll be more content for long-term players after passing the main story, but it's just essentially telling us it's going to be a bigger post game. There's going to be like things to do there. Like there'll be more content for long-term players. Like, you know, for us who've been playing Pokemon for ages and we like the post game content, there's going to be more of that for us. So that's always a good indication. That's like never a bad one. That's always a good indication. You know, piece of information. That's always good to know. Like that's always good. Never a bad thing to have more post game. So next thing. Here we go. So, more details. The development lasted 3 years, so we now know for a fact the games have been developed in 3 years. They are not very strict with the timeline of the Pokemon games. The clue is that if a character matches Oak, they live in the same era. The expansion of the series is not with the timeline, but with new regions. So, I'm not sure what that means. I guess that's more like, you know, just that kind of, I guess, goes into like I guess that kind of is trying to explain like, oh, this is how the general stuff of the game works, like etc etc etc. I think actually we go back to the survey thing here. We can go probably to Eurogamer. I think we can probably find some more details here, because I think actually right here they're posting about it. See right here. So also with the weird curry and camping minigame in Pokemon Sword and Shield, we asked Game Freak's, you know, Jujutsu Masuda, and I think if we open up this, we can probably find, you know, more of these articles going through this. I think these are not the same. So here's the sausage stuff, and here is like, you know, more stuff about Game Freak. Game Freak's Jujutsu Masuda and Shigeru Omori took inspiration, Surfetch, and pressure from Pokemon fans. But yeah, so let's jump back to this, though, shall we? So there'll be more content for long-term players. All right, there's going to be like the, you know, the region, not really too crazy. Then here, other details. They can't confirm if Meltdown comes out in the game, nor if is there a Sinister Gym, or if gyms rotate. So what they mean by Sinister Gym is Dark type gym. So they're not confirming if there's a Dark type gym, and they're not saying if gyms rotate. The reason they're not confirming this is because if it is in the game, then they don't probably want to spoil it. But also, if it isn't in the game, they don't want to give any false hopes. You know, so it's basically like we don't know. Now the game developers, the game develops as one until almost the end when they create 2 versions. Some developers prefer a version and it comes out better. So he's talking about like version exclusives, like what's the difference? Do they make them separately? But no, apparently it's just made the same, you know, it's one singular game being made and then they just kind of split it into 2 by making exclusives, which is pretty obvious. Let's be honest, it's pretty obvious they do that, but yeah. Because it's just more relevant, you know, like easy to do that way. Now, another interview with we have more details about Pokemon Sword and Shield. There is no communication between Pokemon Go and Sword and Shield. Home must be used, which we know. Right now, there are no plans for another Pokemon Let's Go game. So there is no plans for another Let's Go game. That is good. That is good. That is good to know, man, because that means Diamond and Pearl could maybe not come out next year, but the year after that. Oh boy. I mean, that's a year hiatus, but I think we can live with that. But that also opens up the possibility for a follow-up game for Sword and Shield then, I think. Like, it really opens up, like, the possibility of, like, a 3rd game in the Sword and Shield games, you know what I mean? It really does, if you think about it. So, I don't know, man. But yeah, so, Surfetch is a new design. It is not based on the cancelled design of the Gold Silver Beta. So that's, I mean, you know, who knows if they're being realistic with that, or if they're just, you know, trying to pull a quick one on us. I don't know. But anyway, so let's see on a few of the other things right here. So, more information. They must find a balance between the usual and the news. For example, the initial Pokemon are the usual types, but now the professor does not give them to you. The design of Grookey, Scorpion, and Sobble was thought with a great personality load. So, they're just trying to say that they put a lot of effort into, like, you know, making sure that they make, you know, shit was good. So, Jujutsu Masuda is again asked about the absence of some Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is his answer. So, of course, you know, you see these sorts of negative comments, and it does, as a developer, make you feel a bit down about certain things. Yeah, I can understand that. But at the same time, you have to take criticism. For example, with Pokemon Let's Go, early on there was a lot of comments that it was too easy, or it was kind of a bit too kid-focused, which it still is, and this is why I don't like it. And that sort of a thing, that sort of comment is something you see and take on board. You really try and base improvements in the next game on the feedback you received from the last one. So with regard to the Pokédex issue in particular that you mentioned, that was something that was a really hard decision internally. There were a lot of discussions about what direction we should take that in, and ultimately we felt that for the overall game, focusing on creating the richest experience we could within the game, leaving the Pokédex as we did was the best solution overall. So, I mean, not much I can really add to that. I mean, it's their choice. They can do whatever they want. It's like, I can't really bash them for wanting to go that path. Like, I really can't. Like, it's their choice. They do what they want. Then there's also another thing here. Another interview about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Some elements of Let's Go will return in Sword and Shield, such as seeing Pokemon on the overworld. And Game Freak saw that he Game Freak saw that they really liked, that we really liked, then Let's Go, and that's why they put it in. They also have tried to attract Pokemon Go players to the main series, which is pretty evident, which is what they went for with the whole Let's Go thing. They were trying to gain more of an audience and try to bring in the people that play Pokemon Go into the mainline series, because they don't want to lose ground, I guess, within like the Pokemon franchise itself, which is reasonable. Again, it's nothing strange. In all fairness, all of this makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't really see an issue with it. Like, I get it, man. I get it. I 100% get it. It's not strange, not weird, not out of the ordinary. I don't know. It's all strange. It's very strange. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, drop a like down below. My name is Ruffle Rowlett. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, as per usual. And, yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. And peace out.